the lower center arm. Now we're going to do the upper pins. This requires two people, one to hold the footrest. Now, the trick to these is you can see the pin has a flat edge and a round edge on the bottom. The flat edge always goes parallel to the ceiling. After you put the footrest on, we are going to put the cushion on. The reason why you put the cushion on before the arms is it makes it easier to zip the cushion. Take off your twisties. Okay, and you have an air, power, and this is the voice activation cord. All three of these have to come through the arm when we put it on. Pay special attention to the voice activation cord. That's the one that can slip back in. Your tool bag, you have a screwdriver, a socket wrench, an Allen wrench, and a bunch of screws. Make sure you got every screw out. The first step is we're going to take the black rod, it's double threaded, and we're going to put it in very little, just enough to secure it. And you'll see why later. You want this as long as possible, but you want it secured. And there's 5 of them. Okay, 4 are on this frame. And 1 is back here. There's a little cutout and there's a threaded area. Arm is the one arm that has this control right here. Now, this is a nice house because we have a nice bench to put it apart, but normally we do it on the ground. That's why you want the plastic to stay protecting the arm. And so you're going to take the plastic off the bottom of the arm. And you're going to leave it so it protects the arm when you turn it upside down. In the arm in the center, you'll see there's this little dip. And see, it's nice, and then there's a dip. That dip is how you pull the arm apart. It's like a car door. Now, the first time you do this, you're going to feel like you're going to break it. But it doesn't break. It just pops right off. Like that. We're going to put the cover aside. Now we're going to install, this is the most important step here. You want all of these cords to go through the hole. And remember to get this voice activation cord through. Okay? Then you're going to slide the arm on those 5 rods.
There, front's got to go forward. There we go. There we go. Back through. You know, so I'm just gonna connect everything. Okay. And it's pretty straightforward. What's what? You know.
While he's doing that, I'm going to put on a washer and a nut on a couple of the rods to secure it in place. Because those rods are double threaded, it's going in.
Do you like this one in the front of it or the back of it?
The back.
The little ones in the back?
Yeah. To make sure they're nice and tight, they don't pop up, and they're all secure.
So each pin, you've got a washer and you've got a nut. So usually, before we'll put the washer on. Oh, you already put one on.
I say you very smart. You remember everything.
I've done it.
You done it?
I've done it about 150 times. You learn all the little
So-
tricks.
That's why my husband said like that. Say you
Get the washers on, okay? And then personally, I would just we usually just put a nut lightly on first just to make sure it's not gonna come off on you, okay? So washers on, there we go, now at least it's not gonna come off. Okay, so we're gonna just a couple of twists with your fingers initially. 2, Andrew already did number 3. Here's number 4.
Now, number 5 is a little tight to get to, so just put the nut inside the socket wrench.
The washer's already on there, Bob.
Okay, the washer's on.
Yeah.
So the nut's inside, you just put it in.
Until it's snug. Don't over tighten.
It takes a while because of that rod double threaded.
All right, and then I'm just going to do the same thing here with the others.
Okay, while John's doing that, I'm going to move to the trim. It's going to go, you have 2 pieces of trim. You're looking for the piece that you have adjustable, 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 1 hole. So that's your indicator of right or left. You always want the 1 hole on the bottom back piece. So this goes on the right-hand side. Now you'll see there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this little guy is the one that gets the secure non-adjustable screw. So we're going to do that one first, because if you do this one last, you may miss your hole that it's going to go into. Find that back hole. You're going to find your notch, and you're going to pull it apart. Only has 1 air hose. that goes through. So we're gonna line this up. Put our arrow hose through, and the fifth one. So John's gonna tighten those up. Very important step. We're ready to put the panels on the side and the top, but before we do, we're gonna test the chair out and make sure all the airbags are working, because if they're not working, we have to take the panels off and check all our connections. So it's good to test it before we put the rest of the assembly together. So I'm gonna plug it in. And turn it on. Now our monitor is in this box. You can take it out of the box. Now, it's very important. The monitor has a plastic film on it. Some customers want to keep that plastic film on to protect the screen. If you keep it on, moisture will build up underneath the film, and in 6 months, your screen will go dead. So you want to take that, always take that screen off. We're going to put it in the stand, and we're going to turn it on. Now there's two ways to turn it on. Over here or right here. You hold it down for 2 seconds. Okay? Okay, now we're going to put it on spot massage. Which is all the way to the end. Okay? And we're going to do a, it doesn't matter which. So we'll do a clapping, and we're gonna do heat. And then we're gonna make sure we got arm, leg, sole rollers, leg heat, shoulder, pelvis, all of them. Okay, where the blue is lit up, that's where the airbags should be working. So we're gonna check. This one's working. This one's working. The thigh is working. Foot. Foot. Sole rollers. I'm gonna check the calves. I'm looking for that to light up right there. And we're gonna turn up the air all the way up. Okay, and you can actually visually see the calf, the foot.
It's filled up. Yeah, it's warm.
See how the calf is going in and out. We've had a couple of chairs where there's been an airbag problem in these upper pieces, so you want to make sure and check those calves. And you can see they're filling up. Okay? You can see the thighs are filling up. The arm is full, both arms. So it's looking good. And the shoulders. So all the airbags are working. It's looking nice and good, so we're going to turn it off. Okay, everything's working. We're going to assemble the cover on the side and on the top.
The other one, right? You want to do the left side?
Okay, This is the #1 failure of installation. I've seen it over and over and over again. Someone will install it and there will be gaps like this because they don't do a proper job. If you're too rough with this is a 2-piece. You can see the screws tying the top and the bottom. If you're too rough with it, I've seen this broken in half. So gentle. Be gentle with it. It pops right in. You just gotta align it and figure it out. Now, you can see there's a guide here and a guide here.
Will show me the guy. Yeah.
There's a guide here and here, and then here and here. So you're gonna line those guides up. Okay, nice and gentle, not rough. You're gonna start at 12 o'clock and gently push them together. You're gonna hear a pop. Now you're gonna go 6 inches all the way around. You're gonna hear a pop every time they go in. Okay, if you can pull this out, you haven't got it secure. See how nice that seam is? Okay, we're gonna keep working our way around. Okay, now we're gonna do 1 o'clock real quick. This one you just give a little pop. Now, in the back, you can see we don't have, all of this is unsecure. That's no good. So we gotta do 1, 2, 3. Huh?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. 12 o'clock.
Con tí không phải xét giùm cô luôn một lần là nó lại nó nằm dưới lên trên đầu nữa luôn. Cô vô cô xét cô chỉ có bấm cái đó thôi cho nó khỏe. Tại chú nhiều khi với cô lỏng rồi bấm tầm 7 tầm 8.
Okay, now we're going to put the top piece on. This goes in the upper back.
Đẩy dễ là cô thấy nhẹ, rất là nhẹ thôi. Đẩy dễ, đẩy thì ok, đẩy đây ra đó là ok.
It also has guides. 1, 2, and then there's 3 and 4. Numerous.
Cái này cỡ khoảng hơn 1 tạ gạo á, tại vì 380 gram, thấy không? Thì chưa tới 2 tạ, chưa tới 200 kg, chưa tới, chừng 150 kg thôi. Đáp vô là thấy gồn ngầu quá ha, gọn gàng dễ thương. Mấy lần trước cô cho có rồi hả? Cô nghĩ đấy. Việt Nam bây giờ nó cũng ra đó. Chú biểu cô mua nó thôi. Việt Nam
mấy cái massage chỗ mấy tiệm nail đó, rồi nó làm luôn mấy cái này luôn, nó bán mà mình không tin tưởng được thôi, nó mới quá mà.
Very easy. Slides in the glides. Three clips. Middle.